All right, we are back in Pathfinder Kingmaker. Now, so far, we have opened up, all these paths are area I've gone. We've opened up, like, all the areas that I can kind of go right now. There's some areas here, but anytime I go down these paths, it just teleports you to Varnhold, and there's nothing to do there. I think and then over here, you have to, like, fight to cross the river, and it kind of hints that that's, like, endgame. You're not supposed to go there yet or something. So, I think the only thing I can really do right now is work on passing time by doing these projects that are like takes 2 weeks to complete and then it just skips time and jumps ahead. So we are going to knock out some of those and see what we can do. First off, rest, because some people are tired. Muck, were we romancing someone in this playthrough? I forgot. No, not well, I was flirting a lot with Octavia, and then I found out Jubilost is a better party member than her, so now I don't know. Relationship with Octavia is over. Jubilost is new best friend. Okay, let's see. Sign from above. We can't do that because he's busy. Economy. He's busy. Oh, that's all. Is this all spend money? Restoration, strengthen numbers. Ugh. Training. Curses, other, finding Ivar. Jamie Couse, thank you for the raid. Appreciate that. Welcome. Mukluk, Douglas, Bartholomew, Reginald, Esquire the Fourth, and Sir John Van Snuffles the Third welcomes all of you to the lab. Hope you enjoy our stay entertainment. It's on the way. Crank up the speakers. Don't touch the speakers. Giveaways every week. Please take a seat, but you'll only need the edge. Welcome. Rotten Beast. The death toll rises as ravenous man-eaters swarm. What the hell? I think we just had a major issue. Alright, so I think during that 2-week time skip, something bad happened, and then I didn't address it, and it happened 3 times, and just murdered lots of people. So, hold on. I really, like, literally, why didn't an advisor come in the throne room and say, hey, people are dying, but just let me waste away 2 weeks? That's horrible. Alright. So we'll just do 1-day skips and see what happens. Rotten Beast. Get to Bald Hilltop. The cursed Bald Hilltop makes its presence felt once more. Maddened forest beasts, horribly warped by magical putrescence, are emerging from the forest and attacking our peasants and travelers. These attacks have already disrupted trade and damaged the harvest. If they are allowed to continue, the consequences will be dire. Seal's the only one that can deal with that. I've got 1 crisis point. Alright, and then I need to get to Bald Hilltop. Thought I heard rotten beef. Not from me. Alright, let's go to the world map. And yeah, that group is fine. There is no turn limit, but endgame crisis triggers between turn 100 and turn 150 in default settings. What is the endgame crisis? Can you not just like play the game until you eventually befriend or annihilate everybody? Okay, so last time we came here, a bunch of nasties came through a portal, and it was actually a really tough fight. So, we are going to do full buffs here. Bark skin, magical vestment, mutagen, mutagen. Heroism, heroism, heroism.
My skills are getting rusty.
Resist arrows.
Just letting the ink dry.
Hurricane bow, aspect of the falcon, see invisibility, resist fear, resist poison, and
Anything is possible.
I am prepared.
Keep your eyes
Don't
open.
hesitate.
No, don't care.
alright, quick save. Endgame crisis will spawn a bunch of late game armies to kill you. Well, I hope it's gonna spawn endgame armies to kill my opponents too. That's not very fair. Summon dire wolves, sing a song, throw acid bombs.
Your strike wasted.
Mylodon-like tree ant. It's a cat-shaped tree. They're resistant to acid, changed to fire grenades? Huh? Is that it? Quest complete. Alright, cool. What does this say? A fragment of an ancient pillar covered with eroded letters of an unknown language.
Not that I care.
It's not supposed to be fair. I'm sure that it's a problem that can be solved by throwing thousands of zombies at it. It'll be fine. Okay. Also, wait. Oh, okay. For a second, 2 people in the party were blind, but it looked like the spell wore off. It looks like it was magical blindness. Hopefully it's turned off your campaign. Can you change the campaign settings, like, when you're really far into it? Or would I have to, like, basically reload it? Like, restart it, I mean. Rotten Beast dealt with. Okay. The curse gains power. Await for a report. Events of the month. The locals are bored and don't know what to do. This is the perfect moment for something. Go for it. Invitation from the Buried. The Embeth Travelers sent an interesting offer. Go to the throne room. Can't change the endgame crisis mid-game. Oh my gosh. I beg pardon for the intrusion, your grace, but I'm afraid I have bad news. Magic beasts are attacking people across the country. No one knows where they come from, but the situation continues to develop as it has. It may pose a serious problem. Fortunately, there's good news as well. The Embeth Travelers have offered their help to fight the monsters. I expect this will be a good opportunity to invite some guests from neighboring countries to join the hunt. Would you mind that? Who are Embeth Travelers, and what would they ask for their help? Embeth Forest is south of your domain. It's a dangerous place swarming with wicked fae and other magical creatures. Embeth Travelers are renowned for their mastery of eliminating such threats. They don't ask for much, compensation for traveling expenses, and the right to keep any trophies they hunt down. This seems a fair price to me. Whom will we invite for the hunt? We need to establish connections with our closest neighbors, Pitax and Mivon. I'll invite someone from King Irovetti's inner circle, as well as some Aldori sword lords from Mivon. Why not Irovetti himself? He would most likely politely refuse. Once he stepped foot in your lands, he'd find himself at your mercy. Irovetti is a treacherous old fox, and he'd expect nothing but similar treachery from others. Aldori from Mivon? I thought the sword lords were from Bravoy. Mivon is controlled mostly by the Aldori exiles. They descend from those who preferred to flee when Coral the Conqueror arrived in Restov with his dragons. I would advise against reminding them of that shameful story. How would you describe relations between Mivon and Pitax? Typical for the River Kingdoms, they have an armed-to-the-teeth truce with regular skirmishes along the border. They have many mutual issues, but they won't grab for their swords as soon as they see each other, especially not on neutral ground. Alright, yeah, invite him. I'll give the necessary orders immediately. Hunting Lodge revealed. Okay.
Hunting together with foreign guests not only helped solve the problem of rapidly multiplying magical animals, it also improved our relationships with our neighbors. But little did we know that this innocent fun would be the start of a real catastrophe.
Yeah, the best place to hunt giant magical beasts is in the center of town. Everyone knows this. Okay. That kind of feels like the start of a new chapter. Invitation for the Baron complete. Exotic circles, can't do that. Alright, so it seems like I am supposed to go to this hunting lodge, wherever this is. Is Bald Hilltop a constantly thing that happens? I think it eventually has an end to it, but I don't recall when. Yeah. At the moment, this is my favorite group. I just bring one of them when it's required for one of their quests. Just swap them out for the closest counterpart in the party. Is that it? Hunting lodge. Okay. Well, there we go. Enter location. Jamel Visir, the leader of the travelers, a graying man with strong hands and sharp eyes, greets you with a nod. Your Grace, thank you for hosting this hunt. He turns toward the guests. Dear guests, welcome. I am Jamel Visir of Imbeth Forest. I've no talent for speeches, so let us proceed to business. This is a no normal hunt. Rather than hares or deer, our prey shall be owlbears, hydras, and wyverns. These targets would be dangerous enough anywhere, but on these grounds we found extraordinarily large and fierce specimens. We aim to eliminate them before they can find their way to any civilians. To make this hunt a bit more exciting, we've decided to add an element of competition. He displays a gold-trimmed chest to the gathered audience. There are 3 dire monsters on the grounds. I'm willing to bet my crew will gather 2 heads at least, but if any of the other parties bests us and gathers 2 or even all 3 trophies, they'll be rewarded with a valuable prize. Don't dally though, we won't be waiting for anyone. Is everyone ready? This is no game. People are dying. Examine the guests from Mivon. The 2 Sword Lord sisters represent the Mivani Aldori. As they inspect their equipment, the elder sister, Edna, can be heard scolding the younger, Julia. Julia sighs and rolls her eyes, but she doesn't interrupt her sister. Examine the guests from Pitax. Anamid Bellavara, one of the most popular bards in Pitax, has come as an emissary of King Uravetti. She doesn't seem to have brought hunting gear. Noticing your look, the bard smiles playfully. Whoa, you know who that is? It's Anamid herself. When she taught poetics at the academy, all the guys there sent her love letters, and half the girls too. Lindsay whispers excitedly. You notice a blush spread over her face. What? No, I'm not gonna ask what's in the chest, because I'm doing this to try to get magical monsters out of my lands. That's the motivation here. So I'm not gonna be asking like, oh, what's the prize? Start the hunt. I'm ready. Let us begin. The hunting grounds are an hour's travel from here. Don't waste any time. We won't hesitate to bag all the trophies. Blup, 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 blup. Oh, we can actually, like, look around. The huntsman fiddles with a small spyglass. Can't see much from here. I wish I could join the hunt to get a couple heads myself. Something wrong, Your Grace. I see you have no trophies yet. You'll lose the competition if you don't hurry. Leave. Conceal. It is becoming more and more interesting. Oh, what is that? Ooh, beef candy.
I failed. I'm sorry.
You can thank me now.
Alright, we have stolen the inn's eggs. Now we can go. That was very important. Alright, so giant hydras, owlbears, and wyverns. So sounds like a time to use our buffs again. Pretty big area too.
No mistakes.
Armor.
You're good.
I wrote it like I saw it.
I don't think I'm gonna need protection from arrows versus monsters, but I don't know, maybe the other hunters are gonna shoot me or something.
Place barely merits a footnote in my compendium.
I am your command.
Alright, quick save. We are ready.
Not that I care.
Mushrooms. This is a pretty big map.
To victory!
Three greater dire bears. Oh, so I guess it's more than 3 fights. I guess it's like 3 boss fights and then also all this crap. Okay. Look at those dire bears conveniently near the host. Oh yeah, they're letting the host win.
This requires your attention.
As long as they don't expect me to pay for dinner for everyone. These goblins are torn apart by humongous claws. Their ugly little faces show horror. I'm just following the south wall of the zone.
Will this ever end?
Animate. Up the hill, there's a burning bonfire. Beside it, a tablecloth's been spread on the ground with various delicacies. Animate plucks at the strings of her lute until she sees you and waves hello. Ah, the host of the hunt comes to pay us a visit. Welcome to our table. Lady Bellavara, you probably don't remember me. You taught us poetics at the academy, and I must say, you're just a delight. Bardic eloquence abandoning her, Lindsay blushes and falls silent, looking at the ground. Animate doesn't grace her with an answer. What a surprise, if it isn't the estimable Jubilos Narthropple himself. Oh, wow. Lindsay getting ignored for Juby. Your books are a blessing. Please be so kind as to honor us with your company and tell us of your adventures. My pleasure, my pleasure. Ah, I can hardly believe my eyes. How could such a beautiful flower bloom in these wild lands? Animate feasts her eyes upon Valerie, who steps back with a scowl. Please, sweetheart, sit here with me. Let us enjoy our company. How goes the hunt? Excellent. The sun is warm, the wine is rich, and the company is good. I couldn't dream of a better hunt. Fools, you fell for my trap card. You seem to be comfortable. Not interested in hunting monsters? Why should we? We're happy where we are. Please have a seat. Can I pour you some wine? Pitax wines are the finest around. Is King Yerovetti well? His Highness is healthy and vigorous. He sends you his regards. Some urgent matters of state prevented him from attending this fine event, but he does hope to meet with you personally in the near future. Abandon the hunt and relax. No, not going to do that. The whole point of this was to get rid of the monsters in my domain. That's my driving force here. Well, you enjoy yourself. I got to get back to hunting. Good hunt to you. She flashes you a charming smile and begins playing her lute again. So is Jubilos going to stay and hang out with him? Of course, of course.
We'll do it the hard way.
Wait, what? Oh, hello. Okay. Noticing a problem. Who has AoE protection? I know someone did. Was it you? Oh, it's not protection I need, it's resist. Alright, so I summoned this minion that fires lightning. But he's firing it right through us all. So I'm putting resist lightning on us.
Time's not waiting.
Imagine them sitting there watching, like eating and watching our fight and seeing us blast ourselves with lightning, and they're like, wow, these people aren't too bright. These savages, they just roast themselves in the middle of combat. Ferocious wyvern.
We will be victorious!
Over there.
Okay, I thought that was going to be more ferocious. I used, oh, hello.
Let us strike as one!
Oh, we get to use these buffs after all. Some kind of something down here.
This is not the way.
Locked? It's like a tarp. Knee splitter. Heavy pickaxe. Break their legs!
Follow me. Or
A
don't.
true Asuran weapon shot. Take his knees! Chad, do any of you in your RPG games or ARPG games do this? You go around the edge and kind of make your way to the middle. I gotta do the borders first. You don't just go straight for the middle of the map, then you could get surrounded. You gotta get the edges done. You gotta know about the edge.
How much longer, I wonder?
Enormous clawed paw prints mark the ground.
Stop. Look.
We're about to get her. Embeth travelers don't waste time. They're real hotheads. Oh my god. Yo, that thing got a lot of hits on him. The hunter lifts the wyvern's severed head in triumph. You see that? Bang, down, it's done. Now that's how we deal with these beasts back in Embeth Forest. You can demand the head? That's so stupid. That was amazing. Great job. Thanks for your kind words. Unfortunately, we're used to it. Our homeland gives us no slack. Every week there's another hungry beast to deal with. Is it like this everywhere? Is there no place in the world where people can live without fear? Good hunt to you. To you as well. Alright, so they got one of them. I'm not worried about winning the hunt. I want to make sure all these beasts threatening my lands are gone shot.
We will prevail.
Oh, that's what it looks like when you kill a plant with lightning. That's a cool graphic.
Not that I care.
What a find.
You can thank me now. Child's play.
What was that? A wand of searing light. Melted shards of a ring. Okay. Alright, that area's done. I wonder if I had done the rest of the map, then found the hunters, if they only end up with that one kill, but since I already talked to them and they moved on, if they can possibly end up with multiple big boss kills. Oh, stop throwing the grenades. Save those in case we get to something worse. This lightning bolt spamming minion's pretty good, but you definitely gotta make sure you have resist lightning up if you're gonna use it.
I found something interesting.
This guy's fire is extremely friendly. Ooh, there's some nasties down there. What? Mighty beast, deadly be your poison. Praise Lamashtu, praise Lamashtu, praise Lamashtu. What? Mighty beast, strong be your wings. Praise Lamashtu. I don't think these were part of my hunt. Are they blessing it? Sharp be your claws. He's gonna eat. Beast be hungry, run. Praise Lamashtu. Alright.
Will this ever end?
I'm listening, as you order. To arms!
Oh my god, they're all stuck. Let each other out. You're stupid. Good lord. Standard D&D group.
How much longer, I wonder?
I wonder if that counted as one of the big bad wyverns, or if that was just a wyvern. Dire bear pelts. A tattered leather armor and the hilt of a cheap sword are lying among the bones. Oh no, not Goblin Slayer. Enraged owlbear. That's gotta be one of them.
Clever ploy.
Oh, there's people over there. I was trying to cast haste. Yeah, the sisters glance at each other, grimacing. Finally, Edna straightens herself and speaks. Thank you. We owe you our lives. Don't mention it. Take care. Hear that, sister? Take care. As in, make sure we can actually kill a monster before attacking it. The most dangerous monster you could handle is a cow. That's already been butchered and deep fried. You should make yourself a new coat of arms with a fork instead of a sword on it. The sisters continue to quarrel, no longer paying attention to you. It is not Edna's pride or Julia's sloth that will be their undoing. It is their mutual inability to cooperate. Not that it is any of my business. You would almost think that she was calling her fat, but that doesn't at all sound like what she meant by that. We obtained the head of an enormous owlbear. Alright, so we got one of the bosses. And that other group got one of the others.
That's more like it.
What? Oh. Let's do a heal. Throw bless up too. Lasts a minute per level, so that'll be like almost 10 minutes.
Do not falter.
So many owlbears.
Follow me! Or don't.
Or don't.
Time to stretch me muscles.
What is this? Oh, just leveled up. Somebody used clay to make these clumsy figurines remotely resembling owlbears. Makes me think of Rita Repulsa throwing the clay monsters and bringing them to life. Make my monster grow. I guess I could do the level up. Alright, let's see. Inquisitor guy. Nothing crazy at this level. Bink, 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 bink. And... bink. There we go. Pick some new spells. What is Crusader's Edge? When you cast a spell on a melee weapon in your primary hand, you imbue it with a powerful holy energy, granting your primary weapon the Bane weapon quality against evil outsiders. Furthermore, whenever you score a successful crit against an outsider with evil subtype, you not only deal normal crit damage to the weapon, but also nauseate the outsider for 1d3 rounds. We've already got Restoration in the party. Death Ward can be useful. What's Burst of Glory? I'm not really going to use that. Greater Invis could have rare, amazing uses. We'll see how it goes. Hey, Mook, I came in with a Gimmick House raid, but I was making late during the time. Welcome, Oracle. Nice to meet you. We had just finished playing Total War Warhammer 3 for the night when they raided and started Pathfinder Kingmaker. We're in the middle of a campaign through this. Hopefully, one of those two things you enjoy. Alright, level up the fighter. And let's put those points in. Oh, I gotta do one more. Okay, there we go. Alright. Greater shield focus. The AC bonus granted by your shield by using 1. This can be... okay. Yeah, absolutely. Anything that gives her armor class is king. Alright, Ranger. What does he get? Evasion. Okay. And... bop, 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 bop. That's an easy level up. Alright, the Bard.